Hey everyone, back at it again today, and today we're going to compare Fukushima and Desert Falcon, which are basically the same. In the first slot here, we've got Aiming System Mod 1, and then Loadout, High Explosive, Armor Piercing, Torpedoes, Fighter Plane, Catapult, Sonar, Damage, Control, Hector Flag, and Desert Falcon. And then hit points, 30,700, fire resistance 17%, which ain't bad, same as Fukushima. 203mm third year type mod 2, 203mm guns, 15km range, reload 12.8 seconds, 36-second turret traverse, 2.08 sigma, 73.1 meter, max range vertical dispersion, horizontal dispersions 121.8 meter, medium max range vertical dispersion 21.1 meter, and then medium range horizontal dispersion 35.1. HE shell damage 3,498, 840 meter per second, muzzle velocity 22% chance to set fires, and max armor penetration 36mm. 4,700 AP damage, 800 same as HE, 840 meter per second, 415 armor penetration, 415 millimeter armor penetration, my bad, at point blank, and then the max range is 155 millimeter armor penetration. Guaranteed ricochet, well, minimum ricochet angle 45 degree, guaranteed ricochet angle 60 degree, and then fuse timer is 0.33 seconds. And then secondary armament is 120mm 10th year type mod 3, or mod C, I mean. And then there's 4 of those, and there's everything you need to know about them. HE shell damage 2,825 meter per second, velocity 13% chance to set fire, 21mm armor penetration, which is it'll eat up somebody's superstructure. Torpedoes, 10km range, 59 knot speed, 2x4, 610mm, that's 1 on each side of the ship. 94-second reload time, 7.2 second traverse speed, 15,105 for each torpedo, as in damage, 1.5 detectability range, 1.5 kilometers that is, 188mm arming distance, which ain't too bad. AA, 7.7mm top 92, there's 2 of those. They do average damage at 12, their range is 1 kilometer. And then 120mm 10th year type mod C, there's 4 of those, 22 damage, 4.5 kilometer range. And then the 13mm type 93, there's 2 of those and 2 gun mounts, 13mm, average damage 24, and 1.2 kilometer range. Maneuverability, 34.5 knot top speed, 750 meter turn and circle, 5.7 second rudder shift time, 15 second engine spool up time, reverse spool up time 8 seconds, engine power multiplier speed threshold 7 knots, reverse engine power multiplier speed threshold 10 knots. Concealment 10.3 kilometers, concealment detectability after firing main guns 15 kilometers, detectability when ship is on fire 12.3 kilometers, that's by sea. By air at 6.4 kilometers, detectability after firing main guns 10.5 kilometers, and then detectability when ship is on fire 9.4 kilometers, 2 kilometer guaranteed detectability range after firing main guns and smoke 5.9 kilometers. Now we get to the armor, and it's got a 13mm rear and 13mm bow, and then it's also got a 13mm rear deck and front deck, and then torpedo side plating 10mm superstructure. The armor belt's 25mm, not good. Deck 48mm, not good. This ship is very easy to citadel. 57mm barbette, 25mm frontal plate of the turret, and the 25mm side plating, citadel bottom 21mm, 13 Citadel plating, 13mm, 76mm belt on the Citadel there on the side. Not the greatest. And then we have superior HE damage, above average HE shell damage, big guns. This ship is armed with higher caliber main battery guns, sluggish aim, below average main battery traverse speed, close quarters combat problematic. Like a falcon soaring across endless skies, this ship moves through the sea with strength and grace. Year of design 1926. And then Fukushima, it's the exact same. Survivability 30,700. Oh, sorry, I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself. 30,700, and then 17% chance to set fire. Literally identical to Desert Falcon. Main battery is identical too. These are in the orange for some reason, but they are identical to Desert Falcon. I don't know why they're in the orange. 3,498 HE shell damage, it's the same. 4,700 AP shell damage, it's the same. Literally, everything is the same as Desert Falcon. I mean, you can pause and take a look at all this stuff if you would like. But it's literally identical to Desert Falcon. Desert Falcon is only 20 bucks. I mean, if you ask me, it ain't bad. You get 3 of those crates too. But the drop rating on them crates is awful. I haven't had any luck with them. And then the armor, it's identical. It's all the same. Literally all over the ship is the same. I mean, we go through it here, but it's the same ship basically with the fancy golden skin, just like the Kepler and North Carolina video I made. But yeah, this is FURUTAKA. No, it's FURUTAKA. I don't know why I said Fukushima. My bad. FURUTAKA. I've been saying the name wrong the whole entire video. Sorry I butchered that name. I'm so sorry. I did not mean to do that. But this was one of the first cruisers I ever played, and I really enjoyed it. And it's what really got me into playing cruisers. And I'm pretty decent at playing cruisers. See, superior HE shell damage, above average HE shell damage, big gun ship. This ship is armed with higher caliber main battery guns. It's the same as Desert Eagle. A powerful scout cruiser employed to carry out reconnaissance operations and to protect battleship fleets from enemy light naval forces. Furutaka's primary distinction from her predecessor was an enhanced artillery armament featuring a pyramid armament of turret mounts. Entered service 1926, 2 ships in the series. And as for matches go, we're going to go ahead and start with Desert Falcon today. And it didn't last very long. I only got 2 minutes of a match. I died pretty quick because my team didn't back me up. Commander, Harguro. She's really good commander, my favorite one. Chances of a cruiser HE shell and bomb causing fire, 0.9%. And then 2.7 cruiser main battery range. Then we have Beyond Range, Igniter, Hellfire, and then Fixate It. And then Azurlane Harbin as a inspiration, and Captain Janeway. Those are my inspirations for Furutaka. And then it's the same on Desert Falcon. Everything's identical. This is my favorite commander for Japanese cruisers. But I can let you go ahead and pause, take a look over all those skill perks I get from those other commanders. See, Desert Falcon, same thing. And, well, let's go ahead and get into the first match here. Now, these matches don't last very long, but in this one I go up against another Desert Falcon. And I use the armor piercing, and this armor piercing is really good because you can actually Citadel battleships with this. And I've also dev struck tier 3 battleships in this cruiser. It's pretty good, I think. Japanese AP and cruisers ain't nothing to mess around with, that's for sure. It's just as good as American, if not better, at the tier. And we're gonna go right on this. It's our side, and we're gonna try to hold it. I sit here for a minute. I don't know why I did. I had to make sure it was recording. Here we go. And we're gonna go for the A cap real quick. Go ahead and try to capture it. And we end up winning this match anyway, so even though I did die early, I did take out one of their cruisers, so it was kind of a help. So it wasn't a big loss. It just shows that this cruiser's pretty evenly matched with itself, and the guy who killed me was a pretty talented player, if I must say so myself. We took each other out. Even at tier 4, he did pretty good. I respect enemy teams and their players, especially the ones that are really good and actually try. I've had several matches happen like this where I get took out by somebody else, but I also take them out. I like them types of matches. It's pretty cool to find somebody that evenly matches you. But I go ahead and drop some torps here, and they completely miss him. But I figured why not? Figure maybe we might be able to get a battleship or a destroyer, but we did not. But he pops around the corner, Desert Falcon, broadside. I go ahead and shoot the 2 front turrets. And the back one's got 1 citadel, 2 defends. And we end up torpedoing each other here, I think. I mean, this ain't really impressive. I was just kind of showing you how the ship is. It's got good AP. You can use the HE if you want to, but the best way to use it is sitting behind an island where nobody can see you. I'm not that type of player. I like to get out and get confrontational and brawl. So, it's up to you. Each to their own playstyle. This is my playstyle. I like to be confrontational, up in their face. And it's guaranteed victory, see? I shoot torpedoes, he shoots torpedoes, and we get each other. And that's Desert Falcon. Sorry, I didn't have a better video. And here is FURUTAKA. And I end up taking out Hawkins, and I end up blapping the battleship here. Because I end up going towards the B and A cap. That's how I always do in the arcade matches. I went ahead and did arcade on this one so I could go ahead and get this video out today before I had to go to work. So I hope you guys enjoy. And of course my teammates are of 0 help, and we end up losing this one. But at least I got a good kill to show you guys the AP on FURUTAKA compared to Desert Falcon. They're identical ships, literally. Both of them's easy to citadel, both of them's easy to take out, but if you know what you're doing, you can get a pretty quick kill and do some damage and cause some problems for the enemy team. And if you got good teammates, you can have very good matches in both of these ships. And then you can hurry up and unlock the next ship in the tier, which is I'm all the way up to Shimato in this line of ships and the Japanese cruisers. I like my Japanese cruisers, I like my American cruisers, I have all of them, and I have all the German cruisers. Well, I don't have all the Japanese cruisers, my bad, I take that back. I don't have the tier 8 one on the top one, which is these, the heavy cruisers, and I don't have the tier 6 heavy cruiser for the Japanese. No, I think I do. I just don't have the next one in line. I forget what it is. I think it's Mogami. But I'm about to have it. And I'll have to make a video on the whole entire line. And I'll have to make a video on the whole entire line of American cruisers, destroyers, battleships. I have all the carriers, I have all the battleships, and almost all the American cruisers. Yeah, I actually have all the American cruisers, just not the destroyers. That's what I'm working on. But see, good shot, 6,441 damage. I'll take a shot at their FURUTAKA. He was broadside, but I didn't get a very good result. I'll go ahead and take another shot at their battleship. I'm surrounded. I don't have any teammates. There's another 6,000 damage hit. See, it can do some damage to battleships. And I'm getting absolutely ripped apart here because I don't have any help. I'm right in the middle of the enemy team. Because my team sucks. There are 2 citadels on Hawkins. And we're going to go ahead and take them out real quick before we die. And here's our dev strike. Goodbye, Hawkins. You're going with me. And there you go. That is FURUTAKA. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe.